I don't see anything on my display. Okay, now I see stuff on the display. There we go. Yeah. New Club Doom stream. Let's go. Welcome to Club Doom, where I'm gonna be drinking a lot of water. Yeah, so apparently for the past week, I've been having leg cramps and Charley horses, all that shit, and all that junk. So in the event that I like get up, start cussing a storm, and crying like a little bitch on stream, it's probably because I had a Charley horse, and Charley horses suck. It's like taking a sledgehammer to the balls, except your balls are in your leg. I have been eating bananas, so hopefully we can avoid this predicament. But enough about me bitching about my personal life. Oh my goodness, 3 people are here already. Nice. Alex, Bo, and JX, glad to see y'all. Yes, this letter is hella crazy. 2 more days until the big harangue. And you're here. That's right, you are here. Actually, you know what is a good idea, considering what I said earlier? I'm just gonna loosen this from the mic stand. So, in the event that I need to get up, I hope y'all ain't having to hear all of this. I'm kind of dicking around with the microphone. I don't see anything peeking, so it's not too bad. Nothing's peaked. So I'm hoping this isn't too annoying. But I definitely need to be able to get up and walk around. Yes, I'm sure y'all came for this great ASMR right here. Yo, what up, Elena? You know, I did that whole poll with, like, you know, what should we do? Quickie reading, Justin Coolidge, watch, like, Poppy the Performer or some stupid shit. And then, like, 3 different Chris letters drop. Like, 2 or 3 drop within, like, the same time frame, or, like, the same day. I'm just gonna get up from my chair and just move around in the event that I have to. Oh, that's nice. Okay. This is what's awesome about streaming from your laptop. I stream from my laptop most of the time, so like I can just fucking go anywhere with my shit. Not anywhere, but like just about anywhere. So anyway, letter time. Am I right? we got some new letters. They are crazy, as you'd expect. This is to Kenneth. This was written on the 29th of July. So, like, yeah, I think, I'm looking at my calendar right now. Yeah, I think that was just the day after the big announcement. So, let's see if Chris has any funny reactions to the big finger wag from the court. Oh, also, it's a do not post this letter online, please, kind of letter. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, don't put this letter online, Kenneth, or else you're, or else skedaddle, skadoodle, your dick's now a doodle. But, you know, Kangol ain't gonna listen, because no one listens to Chris. Why would anyone listen to Chris? There's no reason to. Family important saying, now. JX says, Doom, I'm gonna do something real different for today's stream. Chris fiercely writing letters. No, you ain't! Yeah, sup, Family important, sup, Nexus. Nothing much. We haven't started with the letter yet, but I'm gonna start real soon. I have a great idea, actually, right now, because I'm going to be walking around a bit and, like, sitting up and down. I'm going to load the stream up on my phone so I can read the text from my phone. I am such a... I was going to say genius, but that sounds like a really stupid idea. But you know what? I'm for it anyway. Let's go. Alright. Oh no. Oh my goodness, I'm reading it on y'all's end now, and I'm realizing y'all can't really see shit. Y'all ain't seeing shit. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. What is this? I have to remedy this. 1 second. Let me go here. Let me alt shift that. Uh-huh. Yeah. Uh-huh. Oh my goodness. And then enhance. Enhance. It's like we're in some kind of big base or some shit. There we go. Now we can read it. Oh, you can't hear me? Okay, yeah, I'll turn down the music a bit. I did a sound check earlier, but I changed my mic position, so it's possible that fucked with it. There we go. Hopefully y'all can hear me better now. I'm also gonna raise my gain a little. There we go. That ought to do it. That's what's up. Okay. So, Alex says sorry. I don't know for what. And then, oh, Prideful Jester's here. What's up? Hell yeah. We got some updates. We got another forbidden letter. So, I'm gonna read this for y'all. And we're gonna have some fun. Alright. We're gonna have some fun right here. As soon as I load this up. Alright. You said no one was talking. Alright. Get my game face on. We ready. We doing this. Kenneth. Just Kenneth. No greetings or good tidings. None of that. Just Kenneth. So you already know that Chris is, not in the best of moods. And that's always fun. I have just received your letter. Listen. I love the underlined listen. It's like that video with Ricky Berwick pissing off that one kid on, like, Instagram Live. It's like, Ricky, listen. For a second, I thought that said Barbie. It's like, don't tell me we're doing the Barbie Chan shit again. But no, Barb is, and those two words are very close together, stubborn out one thing mainly. That's definitely a sentence. Her shallowness and her financial problems, hence why you have this Kickstarter page now to buy her out so I can return home with her relocated. Oh yeah, that's right. Chris wanted Kenneth and Elena and like some jackass named Caden who's like the Prater guy. Chris wanted them to all collab and make some kind of Sonichu project, some like very vague undisclosed Sonichu project to raise $150K to buy the house. Yeah, that's definitely gonna work. I don't see any flaws in this. Erebus Grim says it's crazy how soon the trial is. Oh, I know. It's like just around the corner. I wanted to say, if Chris is right, then you gotta feel bad for so many fictional female characters. Probably every single one in existence. Yeah. It's very unfortunate how fiction, be doing women dirty all the time. It's a bit out of pocket, especially if you watch some of them animus. There's a lot of fuck shit that goes on there. But enough of me being Alita sarcasm. You know, we got Chris, funny Chris shit to laugh at. Buy her out of the home. She married Robert for the fact. I thought that said fart. She married Robert for his sweet farts. He had that dumpy smell. No, I'm saying. He had the house to live in. Meditate on that. I don't know what the hell Chris thinks like meditate on that means. It was like what? Think really hard. You know, pop a blood vessel thinking about Barb wanting to smell Robert's farts until you get like until you get like bloodshot eyes or some shit. Also, Barb is literally like a zombie, like living like body, like with remaining like of Barbara, her soul. Like, why? Stop it, Chris. within her anymore. That living body is running on fumes at this point. Jesus. Like, you're old, groaning like a geezer. Let's see. She cannot drive anymore, regardless of the van situation. She has the frigid mental activity and physical ability like a scared deer in headlights nearly all of the time since even before June 2021. Ladies and gentlemen, we may have just read a confession on stream. We may have just read a confession on stream. We may have just read the grand jury's decision on stream just here, I'm realizing. Only one way to find out. This is the best song to be playing while this is going on. Let's see it. Nexus says hot. JX says he's still calling Bob Robert Chew. I know, right? Family Report said, did Barb only marry Bob because he had a house? Well, according to Chris, she did. Alex says, is Chris going to make so many female characters subject to his every whim if the merge happens? Chris been trying to do that. Chris been trying to do that since before he was born. Ghostbusters fan says, and the fact he calls both his parents by their actual names. Prideful Jester says, I want an English teacher to rip these apart and give an actual letter grade. I know, right? F's across the board if I was this person's teacher. No cap. This is terrible writing. It's always been terrible writing. So I'm going to lift this up, and I'm going to go ahead and Alt-Shift this. No! I'm doing this one-handed. Yeah, and I am killing it. Look at that. Set me free. Just being real. I spit all over my fucking keyboard doing that. No. I'm Family Sprinkler. I spit a lot. People despise me for it. I sound more like Murderface than Sammy Sprinkler. Erebus says, honestly, I can't be the only one that wants the trial public so we can react to the sentence or outcome of the trial. Then again, I understand this trial can't be public. Yeah, if this is going the way I think it's going, it's definitely not going to be public. It's definitely going to be kept private and shit. They probably ain't finna let anyone in. Which, you know, honestly, for the best. I ain't gonna lie. Alex says, people joke about Bowser cucking Mario with Peach. Forget that Chris wouldn't only cuck him, he'd do it right in front of Mario. Oh yeah, Chris got no boundaries that Chris will not cross. Okay? Chris is like savage and not in the funny meme way, in like the actual, oh, this person's like fucked in the head kind of way. Wait, what? I don't know. Is it something I said? I might have worded something wrong. I don't know. I'm always off with these streams. I'm always just running on autopilot with these streams, not gonna lie. I just wing it. So let's see here. And with the cucking thing. Oh, yeah, Chris would cuck everyone and anyone if given the chance, is basically what Alex is saying. And you know what? I don't think he's wrong. I think if given the chance, Chris would, like, do everyone dirty. That is some good H2O. Always be sure to drink water, ladies and gentlemen. Chris only sees women as broodmares. fictional or not. I don't know what the hell a broodmare is, but that sounds fucking... that sounds like wench. That sounds like a lady of the night of a brothel. Poor Zelda would have to deal with Chris and his bent duck too. Water is busted. Alright, so where was I? Oh yes, and with gas prices these days. I know, right? Fucking gas prices are fucking stupid now. I don't know what the fuck happened. Well, I think it has something to do with the Ukraine thing, but I don't know. Shit's fucked. I doubt Harriet, Tom, and or Wayne are even driving to Ruckersville to do much for her. They live in Midlothian, that place, and Chesterfield areas. Do you know how Chris, why do you keep writing these words as if it says fart? That looked like it say fart in like all caps. Stop it. It sounded like you wrote fart up in the first paragraph, and now it definitely looked like you quit writing fart. Quit writing fart. I order you. I command you. That is from... Yeah, they're farting all the way from Ruckersville. I can smell they farts all the way from Ruckersville. It's that bad. And the drive alone is as long as the American Rabbit movie. Who the fuck cares about the American Rabbit movie? That's another thing with Chris. He always fucking, like, referencing random shit nobody fucking know or care about. He one of them people. You know what I mean. You've met him. You fucking met him. Yeah, like your college anime or sci-fi club or some shit, and someone like makes what sounds like a JoJo reference, but it's not actually a JoJo reference. It's like an obscure JoJo parody from like 3 years ago that has like maybe 48 views on YouTube, and they get butthurt when like you don't get it. I appreciate the idea of somewhere in a retirement community, but Barb is unable to be such independence. Be of such independence. Just write Barb ain't independent. God damn. As she used to be. She is a literal shut-in at this point. Yeah, your whole family's been shut-ins for like since you were born, Chris. I can't believe you just noticed. You just noticed your family's a bunch of shut-ins? like where you been? Where you been at? For like the past, what, 39, 40 years? Where the fuck you been? She does not socialize with her neighbors in Ruckersville. Yeah, none of y'all socialized with anyone. That's why y'all have fucking problems. Because y'all never had to answer to anyone outside of your little, unit of degenerates. Alright, and let me tell you about attorneys, social workers, Region 10, and the jerk-ops! Yes! The jerk-ops of the judicial system! I love the jerk-ops so much. The jerk-ops is like the funniest concept in the world to me. I love it. I love it so much. Everything about it is great. So, Luke 11, 45 to 54, with the emphasis of hypocrisy, as well as taking teachings and wisdom, and in one ear and out the other, for the bulk of them. Is that really a thing the Bible said? I feel like Chris making that up. I feel like Chris making that up, because it's written in the way Chris talks. But that could be why Chris is writing like this. Because Chris has been reading the Bible. So, I'm gonna have to fact check this. Because I'm curious. But not at the moment. Right now, I'm gonna quick read chats. Let's see. Christian Cell. A broodmare is a female horse raised for the purpose of breeding. Oh, man. Yep. Yeah, that is Chris's observation of women. Jason says mid-Ohio. I don't know, lol. Imagine the smell of Christian's cell. Oh my goodness. That shit smell like BO, shit, and Dorito dust. exclusively. I don't know. I don't want to know what it smelled like. Speaking facts, how's everyone doing this fine day? I was doing well until you put that smell in my head. Let's see, the family should have stayed shut in. Gas prices are high because we don't drill in Alaska anymore. The government won't renew oil land leases, and we still buy Russian oil, but from India, so now we pay the markup. You know what? That sounds about right. That sounds like something our government would do. Like, buy Russian oil anyway, but, like, not really. Sonichu attempted to break Chris Chan out of prison. They were recorded on cameras as the rescue mission was halted and destroyed. The jerk-ops overpowered the both of them. Yeah, because Chris Chan and Sonichu low tier. That's why they always letting fucking jerk-ops get the one up on them. If you read the old Sonichu issues, like the jerk-ops were always getting the one up. Like occasionally Chris would win and my voice would crack and I'd sound fucking stupid. But you know, Chris's KDR back in the old, like, first season of Sonichu was not all that good. You know, he won when it mattered, but he was definitely getting his ass clapped, like, every now and then by the jerk-ops. This has nothing to do with the letter, but I'm in the middle of adding pepper spray instead of the flamethrower to the quick postal game. Oh, yes! Postal mod! Postal mod! Postal mod! Oh, no, apologies accepted, Erebus. Is this a new letter? It's yesterday's letter. Yes. And imagine if Chris was in Green Dolphin prison with Jolene. How fast would he hit on her? Chris would hit on Jolene before even making it to the prison. Chris would be, like, they'd pass each other in, like, the court building and shit. And like, Chris would write a letter to her. It's like, please be my love sweet, and then he'd slip in a new version of She Came for Quick, but with Jolene instead, by accident, of course. What do you think will happen to Chris after the trial? I don't know. It's gonna be hard to say, cause that's the thing. This fucking story's been wild. Which would be worse, Chris with the BFG or Chris with the Triforce power from Zelda? I say with the Triforce, because Triforce is like, I think that, like, fuses with you to give you power. I don't know, I'm not too big on my Zelda lore. So, like, Chris would have power without needing to try. Chris with a BFG, Chris can barely fucking operate, like, a goddamn Keurig without burning his house down. I barely doubt he could successfully use a BFG for anything. She Jojo for quick. She Re for quick. And then she get obliterated by Stone Free, which wouldn't seek. Oh man, I need to read part 6 again. I low-key love part 6. I love the ending of part 6. I think it's, like, fucking awesome. Triforce BFG would backfire on him. Yep, exactly. Exactly. That and more continuances. Everyone in the chat speaking facts today, and I appreciate that. Should crank that for quick. Crank that Chandler. And Superman that hoe. You! Alright. Would Chris stand by Sonichu with the ability of the Kamehamehas? Can Sonichu do Kamehamehas? I don't think it's ever been proven whether or not Sonichu can or cannot do fucking Kamehamehas. I think that is a Chris exclusive ability. Also, hi Elena. I hate to say it, but the prosecution does a basic job. Chris might get a very light sentence. Maybe. Chris went fine. Yeah, Chris would not know what end to fucking fire the BFG. Really wouldn't. So anyway, where was I? I've let Heidelberg do his work. He hardly keeps me updated or communicates with me. Yeah, I would imagine. That's kind of how everybody fucking communicates with Chris these days. like from afar, because no one want to put up with him. No one want to smell him. He's frustrated at Region 10 doing absolutely nothing. Social workers in Greene County and anywhere do absolutely nothing. And Western State Hospital, in his words, were supposed to place me in a group home, but to simply free up a room, they sent me back to jail. And not only do absolutely nothing, got a lot of nothing going on, but abusive as fuck. With their bondage / sadomasochism chairs. Chairs. You know what? I will say I've worked in mental health before. In some of them establishments, the chairs suck. They got them like little kindergarten chairs and expect everyone, including the staff, to just sit on them and be okay with it. It's like, no. Buy real chairs, please. Yeah, the chairs suck. And arrogantly shit-minded with their patients. Ooh. Calling them out. Let me just raise the roof a bit so we can see all this. Let's see. The chairs and the patients don't even... Oh, they don't even realize when demon exorcism would help heal said person. And help them not pick at a fucking wound. You know what? I don't think what is Chris's idea of a fucking exorcism to get a mental health patient to stop picking at their wound? Okay, what the fuck? I'm imagining some like Final Fantasy house like shit where Chris like plays the fucking Sonic X theme. While like going and then like the fucking patient just gets bored and throws a fucking game of Connect 4 at Chris's face and storms out. And then Chris gets mad and throws a tantrum. I love this scenario. Someone write this down. Someone put this in the Sonichu fan comic, please. I love this. The more I talk about it, the more I love it. I'm trying to open a water bottle with one hand. And I am crushing it. Like, both in the sense that I am opening the water bottle successfully and that I am crushing the plastic in my hand. Gotta drink that water, people. Gotta stay hydrated. Otherwise, you got the crumpies. You get grumpy. Let's see. So I'm gonna quick finish this sentence and then I'm gonna read what some of y'all have to say. Oh, and that condescendingly toxic staff. Oh, yeah. I get why they toxic, Chris. I know why they toxic, okay? I've worked in mental health before. I know exactly why they toxic. It's because you wanted to show them some fucking drawing of a Milo pony, and they were busy trying to, like, take the fucking fork away from someone because they're about to stab someone else with it, okay? And then it's like, and then you storm off like, fuck a bitch. What a fucking talk. She's gonna be left behind. Meanwhile, people are frantically trying to keep the said patient from like spilling all the Cheerios on the floor because he's fucking mad about some other shit. Because that's just how it be. And then they finally calm. The calm after the storm in those kind of places is so awkward. But enough of me, like, trying not to violate HIPAA laws. I gotta read a letter. And if you have to go into all those details, the home health agencies overlight and adversities advertise. I just fucking, like, forgot how to read English that entire time about themselves. Then you may as well rebuke them in the same light as all of the other mentioned in this paragraph. Damn. I don't even know what the fuck I just read because my fucking brain shut off. But that's kind of what these letters do to me. They shut my brain off for real. Oh, and I see Caden's name. Fucking Chris has been wanting Kenneth to work with Caden for because Caden's the only one willing to fucking sell Chris's shit. Like I think Caden like wanted to make Sonichu NFTs or something. And it's like, bruh, I get how easy it is to make a Sonichu NFT. I almost did it once because it's like, It's like $6 in Ethereum. It's $6 in Ethereum. You get $6 worth of Ethereum. You go to like some place that hosts NFTs. You get a random PNG of fucking Sonichu, and then bing bang boom, you can fucking mint that shit. It's real fucking easy, but no one would buy it. Especially now with the NFT market crash, because everyone realized that shit was stupid. So anyway, I saw people were tagging me, so I definitely got to see what people were saying. Am I still going to do the chin strap? Possibly, Alex. Does Chris even know what Dragon Ball Z is? Yeah. Chris knows a little about DBZ. I don't think he's watched the whole thing. Because low-key, Dragon Ball Z, as awesome and influential as it is a slog to get through. There is so much filler. There is so much people standing around and talking about the fight as opposed to just watching the fight. There's a lot of people, like, standing in a room together, clenching their jaws and, like, squatting as if they about to take a shit. There's just a lot of that to the point that it's, like, really hard to watch through sometimes. Let's see, I could be wrong, but I think the August 8th date is just to see if more charges can be added. Yeah, I think it's just to add more charges, possibly. Felony charges. Don't even want to see Chris with a stand. I don't think the arrow would choose him. You know what the arrow would do, Ghostbuster fan? The arrow would be shot at him, and then fate would make it that, like, it doesn't hit him. At all. It just misses. And then Chris goes the rest of the part without a stand. It's going to be an interesting ride. Oh, Hot Tower is here. Hello, everyone. My name is Markiplier, and welcome to Five Nights at Freddy's. Yep, we reading about the bite of 69 right here. Looks like Chris is about to get a get out of jail free card. Yeah, he wishes, hype man. He wishes. Let's see. Yeah, Elena's been putting up with a bad art block. It sucks. I hate it when that shit happens. I'm kind of like that right now with the Sonichu 13 video that I'm working on, because, like, a lot of it is just back and forths with Wise and Chris. It's like Wise is like, I summoned this guy to take over Quickville, and then Chris is like, oh, I got Magic's hand to shoot a laser at him, and now he's gone, and Quickville's back, and then Wise is like, yeah, well, these people rioted in Quickville, and now you don't have a Quickville anymore, and then Chris is like, well, I calmed people down by playing Chris Chan and the Hedgehog Boy. It's just back and forth that for, like, the majority of the issue. So while it is technically the craziest of the Sonichu issues, it's definitely not as fun to read as 10 or 8, because, like, you know what it's like? It's like watching a bad game of Age of Empires. Except you don't even get to watch people play Age of Empires. That's how bad it is. If you love Club Doom, leave a like. We got 17 people, but 5 likes. Let's raise... Oh, thanks, Bo. That's awesome. Club Doom supremacy, yeah! Erebus saying, Elena's art is adorable. That's nice. That's nice. Or just, let's see, people talking to each other. Serious question, but do you think if Chris grew up a decade or so later than he did, could he have turned out differently? Possibly. Possibly. I don't think the internet would have as much of an impact on Chris, because Chris, like, blew up, like, in the infancy of the internet, when people were a lot more aggressive, and it definitely wasn't as saturated with all the shit. Chris in the Final Fantasy house, yeah, that'd be fucking great. So if Chris gets arrested, will you still keep up with the quickie? Yeah, possibly. My thing is, like, I'm just hoping the story doesn't get any more, like, depressing than it has. That's, like, that's what I'm hoping. Because, like, I have ideas of other shit to do, definitely. Like, I love covering Just an RPG and Superhuman, and, like, I wanna do a video on weird Smurf fan fiction. Like, the whole point of the channel is just to review weird shit on the internet. But, you know, the quickie makes up a lot of fucking weird shit that, like, I want to cover because it's funny. So I'm hoping the story... Basically what I'm hoping is the story doesn't get too fucking depressing that people don't want to talk about it anymore. That's what I'm hoping, because that would really suck. Because I enjoy talking about this shit. It's fun. I have fun doing it. Shit's funny. And if people don't find it funny because anymore because something really bad, like even worse than what already happens, then it's like, fuck, I guess I'm gonna have to like just move on to something else until shit calms down. But possibly hype man. Oh, Elena is informing me that Kenneth just got another 12-page letter. I ain't got the time for a 12-page letter. Goddamn! Why are they sending 12-page letters? The fuck you gotta say in 12 pages? You already cramming like 7 billion words and sentences that don't make sense into this 4-pager. They're fucking times that by 3? You fucking kidding me? Goddamn! 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 Why you gotta do this to me, Chris? I don't know how I'm gonna be able to fucking fit that in my schedule. I have to go. Try to hit the stream back. Nice. Damn. I'm just realizing I'm having an active chat. Just a year ago. Just a year from today. I was like, you know, I was lucky if I had 2 people in the chat. And now I got like actual people, like, I'm actually having a hard time keeping up with it. And like, you know, that's actually pretty badass. That means I'm making progress. Hell fucking yeah. Let's see, people are bringing back up Dylan. What do you think's gonna happen to Dylan and his channel? Dylan is gonna keep doing weird shit until YouTube eventually just like yoinks all of his subscribers. Because at this point, like, Dylan, like, every now and then I get an update from Marshall Nerd, and he's like, oh yeah, I checked, because, you know, it's kind of I'm kind of expected to check at this point, but Dylan lost another 300 subscribers today. I'm like, damn, 300? Like, at this point, I think YouTube just pulling subscribers from Dylan's account. At this point, I'm convinced the YouTube algorithm is just like, I don't want to play with you anymore. And it's just like, because I highly doubt 300 people are thinking about Dylan that much that they are actively going to his channel and being like, unsubscribe. Nah, that's definitely the algorithm doing its thing. But you know what's funny? With how bad the content's been on there, because Alec ain't been doing the best of jobs, I wouldn't be surprised if I was wrong about that and people were actually like actively going to press the unsubscribe button. That's some good H2O. What's your plan for 1K subs? Says Zemfex. Something really fun. Something really fun involving Chris-chan and the Hedgehog Boys, because that was technically my first video on Chris-chan. Back in the day when we was first coming up with this channel, you know, we were about to, you know, we just reviewed some of Superhuman's content. We were just about to review a whole lot of Red, because we thought that was a very weird album worth talking about. And then, you know, as we were doing that, somebody suggested we also react to Chris-chan and the Hedgehog Boys, and that's how I got into Chris in the first place. I'm actually very new to this whole Chris thing. So, what was I saying? Well, I lost my train of thought. I'm not even drunk this stream. God damn. God damn. Oh, well, yeah, yo, what's up, Vex? Dylan probably still has control. Dylan still probably has control. Alec is probably, I'm pretty certain Alec is not very real. It'd be funny if he was. I think it'd be hysterical if Alec is actually real. If Alec is actually real and he's just like that bad at like handling the channel, then like I'm all for it, because that's fucking hilarious. Okay. I should probably get back to the letter, so that way if people are watching the VOD later on, then like, you know, then they're not getting annoyed. You know how it be. You know when you're watching a VOD and like listening to a stream or something in your car, and they just won't talk about the fucking topic at hand. Blah, 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 blah. I gotta actually stream. Dang. Oh yes, they was about to talk about Caden. Don't you judge Caden, finger wag, in that vein. I don't know. I don't like Caden either. Caden seems like a fuck. Caden seems like a massive fuck. Like, have you seen that video of Chris, like, doing that presentation on, like, the dimensional merge, like, prior to getting arrested? That shit was ass. That shit was hot garbage. That shit was trash. That shit was an L. He's not flawless, definitely, but he is more perfect of himself and at what and how he What is this sentence, bruh? Okay, Chris is just calling him a legit friend. Let's move on from that. He actually works well with his flaws and limits, and he's made a breakthrough with Barb, and he is not intimidating. Well, I think out of anything in this fucking sentence, this last bit here is probably, like, the most accurate, because Caden does not look intimidating at all. Chris is not, like, Caden's not intimidating at all. That dude looked like his max bench press be like a stick with marshmallows on it. That's his max bench press, bro. Ain't no way that dude lifting more than a fucking bag of Doritos. Dude's max deadlift looked like his fucking keyboard. You kidding me? Oh, I'm noticing eraser marks. I'm noticing, like, bold text as if, like, Chris is really going at it with his pen. Chris is mad here. And Kenneth, I am Jesus. And I know from not only personal experience, but I am one with everything in the prime timeline here. And I have foreseen and foreknown these possibilities, likelihoods, details, and repeated histories and fulfilled prophecies. Babylon in Revelations. Guess what? Russia is the modern day Babylon, and damn are the toxic and evil ones. Evil ones. That's two words. What is this handwriting? Why am I thinking evil ones is one word? I was about to say, like, evalons, some shit like that, because it looks like one fucking word. In that cesspool of demons and devils of a lost country, to fall and bruh. Damn. Chris really gonna nuke Russia at this point. You know, I'm kind of sad Russia's going the way it is, cause my ex from Russia, and we said if we ever, like, we still friends, my ex and I, and we said if in the event we ever, like, visit where she came from, we're gonna visit a place called Ninja Pizza. There's a place right down the road from where she grew up that is called Ninja Pizza. It's the most, like, shitty rundown bootleg, like, they use the fucking Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles font ass fucking pizza place, like, ever. They have a fucking advertisement that's just like a video of a hot girl in, like, a Hooters outfit. Oh, someone just subscribed. Hello, Elijah. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. I hope you enjoy. And I hope people were able to hear the dikes thing, because I have little sounds. I have little sounds in the elements of streaming. I hope everyone was able to hear I like dikes. But anyway, Ninja Pizza. I'd be very sad if Ninja Pizza were gone before I get the chance to go to it. Okay? If I die before, like, Russia calms they shit and I don't get to go to Ninja Pizza at some point, I'm gonna be fucking mad. I'm a fucking track Putin down in the afterlife so I can saw his nuts off with a fucking Sega Saturn, like, plastic case, okay? That's what I'm gonna fucking do. If I don't get to ever go to Ninja fucking Pizza. Alright? Don't test me. Don't fucking test me. I will fucking do it. Alright? I want my fucking... I want my fucking shitty, like, third-rate, like, corner store Russian pizza. Themed off of ninjas. Okay? This isn't the last time Chris mentions Putin. I could see it. Probably not. So anyway, enough of that tangent. I'm on a No! I didn't mean to do this! We're not talking about Justin Coolidge. Although this is very funny. At some point I want to get to that. Justin Coolidge is very funny. Justin Coolidge is very funny. And I kind of want to talk about him at some point. He's funny. So anyway. Yeah. Chris don't like Russia. What else is new? And we gods not only believe and have faith in each other, prayers and miracle power, but we work with them. Hold on, let me alt shift this. Am I reading this right? Am I reading this right? No, I am. What is this saying? Bruh, it's like noun, verb, predicate. Oh, yo, dude, someone fucking dropped $3. $3.33 JX. Oh my god. Thank y'all. Thank you guys so much. That's fucking awesome. That's tight. That's tight. Let me see if there's any funny words to be said, because let's see. JX says it's been fun being on these streams. Doom, here's some change. Here's some spare some change. Also, really can't stop thinking about alt world where Chris was in the Final Fantasy house. I know, right? That shit would be hysterical. We all know it. It's the same vibe. It's the same vibe. Spare some change. Anyway, but yes, if you ever want to spare some change, there's some and get, I guess, a super chat. I guess it would be considered a super chat. It's like a super chat, but not really. I will read it. Then, you know, stream elements thingy is in the descriptione. So, yeah, I'm just gonna ignore this absolute mess of a sentence, because I don't know what the fuck it is. I don't know what the shit that's supposed to be. But I digress. Yes, please digress. I don't want to fucking read that again. More than enough to wake you up, Kenneth. Wake up. Why don't you put on a little makeup? I don't know the rest of the words. Shake up. Why'd you leave the keys up on the table? Here you go, create another fable. You want to. I need to listen to that album again. I love Toxicity. Anyway, you can relay the retirement community idea to Caden. But I tell you, truth, Barb is not independent as one of the background individuals in Abraham Simpson. Yeah, fuck you, Chris. I don't know what this shit is. Okay? I don't know and I don't care. I don't know who the fuck Abraham Simpson is. Is that the name of the person who owns the retirement home? Am I just stupid? Or are you fucking with me? Is this something from The Simpsons? I don't know. Please work with Caden. Please. And raise that 150K. Raise that 150K on other good projects. Yeah, that ain't happening. That ain't happening. No one, like, from what I've seen from Kenneth and Elena, they don't want to do shit. I don't know what Caden has to say, but I don't give a fuck what Caden has to say. All right. So now we at the home stretch, ladies and gentlemen. We at the home stretch. Oh, I see Sockness's name again. That's always fun. That's always fun. I love whenever Sockness is mentioned in this saga, because the shit is so funny. Oh, Hype Man says that's Grandpa Simpson. Oh, like Bart's grandpa? Homer's dad? It's so... Christian. Erebus, that's funny. I love that. I love that so much. All right, and never, ever, 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 ever. I'm not the biggest fan of T Swift. I'm sorry. Any T Swift fans out there, I apologize, but I find her kind of generic and mid. All right, so that's my little TED talk for the day. Goodbye, everybody. Anything talking of Sockness. Sockness was worse evil than Putin. Yeah. Sockness committed even more war crimes, people. And now he is dead. When the fuck did that happen? When the fuck did Sockness die? As far as I know, dude's still on YouTube and Twitter annoying everybody. I don't think Sockness is dead. I think Sockness is just chilling still. If anyone knows of the contrary, you know, hit me up. Let me know. But I would think I would have heard if Sockness was dead. I would think Gibby would be like on that in like 2 milliseconds. Like Gibby's fucking right cortex would like burst from the telepathic connection between him and Sockness, and he'd be like, I have to make a video this very second. Just scrambling to get his shit together. Let's see. The last thing anyone wants is to resurrect an evil individual like Sockness. So do not make any website or webpage about him, period, please. Why would anyone want to do that anyway? I don't know. From what I've heard, Kangol likes to make weird fucking pages about random shit no one cares about anyway. Like, like I've seen that stream, that Mad at the Internet stream about him. So like I know about the Cube and how it's like some kind of magnum opus, but like I don't get it. I don't get it. Let's. Oh, Elena says Sockness died in my comic as requested, and we told Chris what that happened in my comic. Oh, okay. So Chris considers it canon now that Sockness is dead. Commenting channel says it came to Chris in a dream. Dreaming about other people's death and smiling and having nocturnal emission sounds like a normal day for Chris. And by nocturnal emission, I mean dirty crapped briefs, because when is Chris not shitting themselves? Did Chris really request Sockness to die? Yeah, sounds like it. And that's fucking funny. I don't know what the fuck Sockness has done throughout this entire jail saga. Like, you know, we got so many characters. We got Caden, we got Noel, we got Kenneth, we got Janky, we got Lois, we got all these people falling like in this story. Meanwhile, Sockness ain't doing jack shit. No one has heard or seen shit from Sockness that anyone actually care about for a hot minute. And yet this entire time, Chris just been fucking shaking their fist at Sockness in jail. It's like, curse you, Sockness! Curse you and your fucking... your fucking Care Bear wizard cosplay. I'll get you for this. And meanwhile, Sockness just chilling like, I want Chris to get out of jail so I can boink him. Oh, man. I've stated my piece for now. Thank you for thy help in the better and good projects, Kenneth. Be safe and well. Mrs. Christine Weston Chandler Sonichu, the goddess Blueheart of the Commodore console, and the nations of Quickville, and Old Guardian of the Sonichu, Adrosachu species of... Hold up. Pokemon. Yep, Pokemon. The one avatar, Lord, Messiah, Savior, and God of all. Honestly, now that I'm reading that, Chris, why can't all your letters be in fucking cursive? Okay? I'm having a better time grasping the cursive than, like, you know, like, what was I complaining about earlier? How, like, it kept looking like Chris was writing fart all over the place? Where is it? Oh, yes, right here. Right here. Like, here and, like, other parts of the letter. It keeps looking like Chris is spelling fart, okay? And it's annoying. And, 'cause, like, I can't grasp Chris's print. Chris's print is really bad. But as soon as we get to the fucking cursive, like, I can actually, like, comprehend it. Just write in cursive from now on. If there's any more connections, like, communications with Chris, please just tell Chris to write in cursive from now on. Please. For my sake. I want the cursive. I want to be able to read this shit without feeling like I'm fucking, like, dyslexic or some shit. Oh, Ashlyn's here. What up, Ashlyn? We just chilling. We read it. Fart. Yeah, it keep looking like I think there were like 2 to 3 different parts of this letter where it looked like fucking Chris is writing fart, but like really Chris is writing far away, or like far thanks to, but like far and the T of that or something is like real close together in all caps, so it looks like fart. Fart. Everyone's just writing fart in the chat. Fart to pay respects. Fart in the chat to pay respects. Oh my goodness. So that's the new letter. I hope I made it somewhat comprehensible to y'all, and I wasn't just bumbling it the whole time. I'm working on it. I'm working on it. So, let's see. What time am I on? 56 minutes. That ain't bad. That ain't mad. She fart for quick. Fart in the back to survive from sockness. Big Brap Chew. Big Brap Chew is coming to get you. Oh my goodness. Sockness. I'm farting on it. Sonichu fart to the extreme. Ayo. There's probably at least one person in the world who gets off to Sonichu farts. Think about it. Think about it. There's someone who married an amusement park ride. There's someone who's like in love with the cabinet to Sinistar and shit. There's gotta be someone who's in love with the idea of like Sonichu or Rosatu just letting out a big brap on their face. And you know who I theorize could be it? Coolidge. Just an RPG right here. I would imagine that he'd be very keen on the idea. So I put in the poll when I did the community post that we might talk about Coolidge. So you know what? Let's talk about Coolidge a bit. Let's talk about Justin RPG. We did a video about him way back, reacted to his music, and not too long ago I found the Facebook page. And I never realized that Coolidge had such a way of writing fiction and erotica. So I just kind of want y'all to appreciate this with me real quick. What cabinet, Alex? Oh, the Sinistar cabinet. The old game Sinistar. There's someone who like is in love with Sinistar, like the game, the cabinet. And like there's a whole video that I might do a video on at some point where like the studio takes him to finally see the cabinet in real life, and you know, so and the kid just like has a fucking orgasm over it because it's like, I love Sinistar. It's a fun time. So yes, this is the Reshiram guy. This is the Reshiram guy. So yeah, I was just checking this out, and I was like, you know what? Let's at least read one of these on stream. We might do like a Coolidge. We might go to the Coolidge corner every couple of streams. You know what I mean? I want to add a new addition to the Club Doom stream called the Coolidge Corner, where we read some Justin RPG fan fiction and have a good chuckle. All right. So right here, we got a wizard's bag of shrinking powder fell on me, and I shrank to the size seen in this picture. Yeah, let me just show you all the picture real quick. Oh no, not that! Oh, his power is too strong. Oh, you know what? I like this. Jolteon, the greatest evolution to ever exist. NBA Jammy on. I'm all for it. That's my Sonichu OC. NBA Jammy-on. Let's go. So anyway, here's the picture. It's I love these pictures of Justin. I love these so much. He's always just staring into space. He's never like he's always getting like vored and shit on by all these giant monsters in Pokemon, but he's never in like any kind of seductive, submissive position or anything. He's always just that's not the look of someone who's about to fuck a monster. That's the look of someone doing dabs while listening to Rare Earth. Okay? That's like this. That is the 1,000-yard stare. And he always got that fucking red shirt on. And it fucking cracks me the fuck up. I love it so much. So anyway. Oh, Kenny Redmond says the first of every month. Hold up. Are you telling me Justin RPG uploads one of these the first of every month? Ooh, then we do have a regular Coolidge corner. I am all for it. Oh yeah, so some of y'all are getting a head start on the reading. Let me get to that. Yeah, so Justin, like he got shrunk by a wizard's shrinking powder. Not before long, I ran into the wizard's pet Jolteon, who tells me that she can wake the wizard up so that the wizard can help me get back to my normal size. However, there is one condition for the Jolteon to get the wizard to unshrink me. I must provide my credit card number, security number, and the 3 digits on the back, and the expiration date for my credit card. Now, the Jolteon has the... How do you know this? Is this public knowledge, Justin? Is this just a thing everyone knows? This is just public knowledge. I need to. That's my problem. I need to read up on my Pokemon lore. I ain't been catching up with my Pokedex, so you know how it be. You know, I was always more of like a fucking. I was more of a Yu-Gi-Oh! And Digimon kid growing up, so I don't really know shit about the taste of a Jolteon's pussy. I'm not familiar. Know what I'm saying? Let's see. Oh, Erebus Grimm says, rogue internet man and one of the few Christorians, along with Club Doom and Smokey and Gino. Oh, why, thank you, Erebus. I love the compliment. That is great. Yeah, I'm up there with the goats. The goats that would definitely shit on Justin just because he won it. Anyway, what their sexual juices are. These word choices, man. These word choices. I have to lick the Jolteon's vagina, despite that, with me being shrunk, the taste of Jolteon's. Can we not say sexual juices? Actually, I can. Sexual juices. That sound like the name of a grindcore band. Come on. You know it. Any of y'all who listen to grindcore bands like Anal Cunt or the occasional Cattle Decapitation grindcore album, you know what I mean. You know there's got to be at least one grindcore fucking band called Sexual Juices. It has to be true. And if not, I'm gonna fucking make one. I'm gonna make one. In the event that I ever make a grindcore band, we naming it Sexual Juices. Are amplified as I am smaller and my taste buds are smaller. That's not how it works, Justin. You know, I don't taste more of a tuna hoagie from Subway because I'm shorter than all my friends. That's not how it works. So anyway, same rules apply when licking the... Yeah, comparing Pokemon pussy to Subway tuna hoagies. They're one and the same. Ever wonder what that whole tuna Subway lawsuit be about? It's because they using Jolteon's sexual juices instead of real tuna in the tuna hoagie. But you know what? That shit banging with some onions and banana peppers and spinach on Italian bread. So, you know, I'm all for it. This includes, but is not limited to, urine, vaginal secretion, female ejaculation, or svit. Think that I can just wait it out, hoping the wizard will eventually wake up, but he took his sleeping pills. He took a good old NyQuil, so I'm gonna be doing this for like 12 hours. Think again, Jolteon are stronger than me. Like, are we talking to scale, like in your current situation, or like in your base height, in your vanilla height, are you just like still getting punked by fucking Eevees? Especially when I'm shrunk, the wizard's Jolteon can easily make sure that the wizard does not know about me until... YouTube might pull this, but you know what? I'm gonna risk it, because the shit's still funny. This is a similar story. There's a similar story involving another... Yeah, who are these two people that you're talking about? Who are these? Who are these people? I don't care about what they doing. I care about what you doing. Okay? Because you're the one fucking photoshopping yourself on this. However, the trainer's Jolteon asks for... Can you just say cunnilingus? Can you please just say cunnilingus? I don't want to say this. I'm already fucking losing it trying to say it like 5 times. And then you fucking put it all over this. Just say cunnilingus like a normal person. Goddamn. Since I am not quite tall enough to have sex, I have to push a few books up. Like prop a few books up? Like, are you standing on books? I hope that's the case and not what I'm thinking, where he's just like pushing books in there. Let's see. Coincidentally enough, one of the books is titled The Art of Shrinking. Having sex with a Jolteon is just as disgusting as... What? Okay. And that's the whole story. That too. That's the other thing. The story just ends on that. So there we go. Demonetization speedrun. I'm seeing that in the chat right now. Yeah. Demonetization speedrun. Let's go. I'm not getting monetized to begin with. I can't D anything that's not monetized. But if you like, comment, and subscribe, maybe one day we can fix that. Oh yeah, Jason, this shit wild. I love Justin RPG's pages. Ghostbusters fan says, speaking of Rogue, the new channel he made had its description changed. Now it reads, "Hello degenerates, probably nothing, but one can always hope." Oh man. Can't D anything Club Doom 2022. Oh man. Yeah, we're all dying inside. But, you know, at least Justin's having a good time. Justin looked like he having fun. And that's why every now and then I want to do the Coolidge Corner on the stream. So, like, you know, in the event we have a short topic where we're not, like, really talking about much, we finna hit up the Coolidge Corner. And we're gonna get some laughs that way. Also, at some point, like, Smokey has agreed to one day do like either a video or a stream where we listen to Justin RPG's music, and I definitely want to see how he reacts to that shit. We gotta do it. Smokey, if you ever watch this, hit me up. I might hit him up on Discord later tonight. It's like, yo, when you got some time available, I'm anticipating like letting you listen to Don't Stop Loving Reshiram, okay? That fucking Journey cover about Reshiram is one of the peaks of musical quality in existence. I don't even know what I'm saying. Yes. So there we go. It's an hour, 9 minutes. I say that's a pretty decent stream. I got done what I wanted to get done, which was read the new letter, barely, and read some shit in the Coolidge Corner. Never stop loving Reshiram. That's right. Justin RPG versus Chris Shannon and the Hedgehog Boys. Who's better? Oh, definitely Justin. Definitely Justin. Like, if you watch my old Justin RPG video that I did with Chetta like a year ago, we both even say, like, Justin, he is, like his music is not only better produced than Chris Chan's, but it's also funnier. It also has more effort put into it, which makes it even funnier. And then it's got a variety of different topics, like about Windows Vista and shit, which that shit's great. He uses very classic songs that everyone knows instead of like random 90s pop that people stopped listening to a hot minute ago. You know, it's and there's a lot of soul put into it. Like he'll in Stuck in Lugia's Stomach Alone, he like adds little he adds little stomach gurgle noises and shit. And you know, it's like I appreciate that. I appreciate the effort. Cause like the thing with Chris Chan and the Hedgehog Boys is it loses steam like right after the third song. After that, like, you could just skip the rest of it. It's not really that entertaining. But Justin, he knows how to keep it entertaining. It's still whatever the fuck this shit is, with a Call of Duty mic. But it's still a good time. It's still a better time. So, and I still need to listen to Cyrax's music. I keep hearing about this Cyrax dude all the time. And, like, bruh, I gotta hit that shit up at some point. At some point, I have to fucking listen to Cyrax's music. That might be a fun stream for one day. Either a stream or a video. So anyway, this has been a good time. This has been my first sober stream, by the way. And you know what? I'm glad to know that I can still do this shit sober. I was getting a little worried that I'd have to be dependent on alcohol to do these streams. And, like, you know, while that sounds fun, that definitely sounds fun, you know, addictive personalities and, you know, alcohol addiction kind of run in both sides of my family, so I probably shouldn't risk that. I should probably just try to stream sober most of the time and save the alcohol for drunk driving putt-putt, because drunk driving putt-putt was fucking awesome. So anyway, we had an hour, 12 minutes. I think it's a good time to cut it. I'm going to read a couple of these chats and see if there's anything, like, if anyone asked me anything in particular. Never stop loving Reshiram. Okay, I answered that question. Oh, yep. I feel like I'm caught up. The mentioned Rogue, preparing the battle with Wendy in court. Rooting for Rogue 100%. Oh, yeah. I might do a video on the Rogue situation at some point. It got a little more interesting as time went on, but who knows? It's definitely a weird case. It definitely is keeping it, like, if you ever wonder why Club Doom ain't got a Discord, that's why, okay? Every time I hear about some fuck shit happening, it's always Discord. You never hear about this shit about, like, fucking Telegram or something. It's always Discord. Don't get me wrong, I love Discord. I'm in a couple servers. I like using it. It's good for connecting with people that, like, who moved across the continent or in another country. But, you know, but yeah, I ain't making a server just yet. Not until I can get some mods. Not until I get some mods that I can trust. Alright? Until then, y'all just gonna have to work with the Twitter, the community wall, and the Facebook page. Oh, I missed a thing about Animal Crossing. Excited for the new JoJo game. I didn't know there was a new JoJo game. You mean the All-Star Battle thing? I'm definitely excited for that, but I ain't get it yet. What did I miss about Animal Crossing? Ah, I think I see it. I said this earlier, but I don't know if you saw it. If Chris got the new Animal Crossing, then you got to feel bad for what Isabel and Tom Nook would have to deal with. Oh my goodness. That would be, their jobs would be terrible. They'd be checking into the unemployment office in like 2 minutes. you know it to be true. They'd be like, yeah, we're quitting. We're going. We're leaving. We're moving. Property value of this place has plummeted to nothing. Fair enough. The Club Doom Discord would also be 40% chaos, 40% vintage gaming, 20% chaotic vintage gaming. Which sounds like a fun time, Prideful Jester. That definitely sounds like a fun time. But I would need to be able to manage it, and I am merely one man. So, for the time being, this will have to do. Discord is the best thing and the worst thing. It really is, JX. It truly be. It truly be the worst and best thing. But anyway, I think now I'm finna cut it. I had a blast reading this with y'all. I hope y'all had a blast. This is Keenan Corella of Club Doom. About to turn on his air conditioning, because, like, I just realized I haven't had my air conditioning on the entire time, and I'm fucking sweating my ass off. So you know what? I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that for show. Let's turn the fucking air conditioning on. So I will catch y'all later. Sweet nectar. Oh, if Sockness broke Chris out of prison instead of Sonichu. Oh, Chris would be salty about it. Chris would be salty about it. But yes, sweet nectar.